right, now we got all the stuffing done. So we've got a whole bunch of links here of varying sizes. So what I'm gonna do now is, when the stuff comes through the stuffer, it's not really uniform in terms of like how much meat got into various parts of the casing. So you want to you have to be careful with it, because and there's people make a lot of dirty jokes about this, about making sausage in general. So I'm just gonna try not to say anything that it's gonna make me laugh. But you just kind of squeeze the meat through here, kind of gently. Careful not to break the casing. And that way you so this is what I end up with. This is a good little link of sausage right here. People make them smaller sometimes, but this is pretty good. I'm just gonna leave this one as is. And then what I'm gonna do, there's different ways to do this. I'm just gonna tie a knot in the end of this casing, just to keep it from any of the meat from getting lost. Then this little pricker here, you just prick the sausage in various places to let some of the air out. You don't want those air pockets in there, because they can be like cause an explosion later on. Like when you're cooking the stuff and you have grease in there, or the fat starts melting, you can end up with these grease pockets, and that thing kind of explodes and the fit will hit the shan. Okay, so this is obviously a longer link, so you'll get to see how you can this is where it kind of gets fun. So let's say I want my link to be about this long, right? So I can again, make sure the meat's more evenly distributed. Not too tight, but just, enough to... So, let's say I want to make my first link like right here. It's, get a little messy here, but this is what I'm going to do. Ready? Remember jumping rope? So a couple of twists, and then boom, I've got a link. So you can see how it twisted right there. So, and if you recall, I did the jump rope like toward the camera. So and that will be important in another, I'll tell you why. So then I'm gonna measure off another link. And actually this is just about probably good as this. I was gonna do another skip rope thing for you, but I don't need to, because this casing is kind of on the short side. So I think we automatically just have two links right here. So what I'm gonna do is just tie a knot in it. And I'm gonna call it a day. Boom. All right, so I got these two, and I have this bad boy that I did by himself. So then we have one more rope here. So I'm going to just pinch it a little bit in the middle, and we're gonna make two links out of this. But before I do, I need to make sure that the end is secured. Otherwise, all our hard work will be for nothing, because the meat will start oozing out the end here. We don't want that. That would not make me happy. I'd use a bunch of bad words on the camera. And this is a family show, so boom, boom. Okay. So, and if I seem a little awkward doing this, it's because I haven't done this in like several years. So that's my excuse. So anybody watching this that thinks, man, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, just keep in mind This is not my day job. So give the boy some slack. And I'm going to tie a knot on the end here. And so, yeah. Okay, so now I've got all these links. And I'm going to just go through there with this little thing and let out. Just kind of poke it kind of indiscriminately. And it doesn't hurt it. I mean, it doesn't hurt the casing to poke it because it's not going to be a case of like you put this on the grill and everything's going to ooze out of those little holes. That doesn't happen. So just in case you're worried about that, don't be worried. It's okay. These things will live. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 links. They're all of varying sizes because I wasn't really doing this like real methodically. Kind of willy-nilly, I guess. Oh well, hey, that's the way it works, you know. If you want perfect sausage, then go to Hillshire Farms. All right. That, my friends, is how to make sausage. Or at least that's how I make sausage. And I'll do another video down the road, maybe when I'm smoking the stuff, to kind of go through how that works. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and click this thing off now because I've got a ton of cleanup to do and you probably don't want to see that. So if I haven't already put you to sleep, I definitely would when I'm doing the cleanup. Thanks.